Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel MJ Manjari. I hope you all are doing well. Today's video is going to be particularly helpful for all the class 12 students out there gearing up for their board exam. The CBSE class 12 Physical Education Board exam will held on Tuesday, March 12. Explore the most repeated previous year questions for CBSE class 12 Physical Education Board exam. These questions, along with simple tip, will assist student in smart exam preparation. So grab a notebook and let's get started. Chapter 1, Management of Sporting Event. Question 1, what is planning and what are the objective of planning? Or explain the objective of planning. Question 2, briefly explain the function of directing and controlling to organize sports event. Question 3, explain any two function of marketing committee before and during the sports competition. Question 4, write down the role of various committees post tournament. Question 5, define intramural. Question 6, define extramural. Question 7, what is health run? Question 8, what is run for fun? Question 9, define extramural, write its objective and principle. Question 10, explain the meaning of a specific sports program. Write its contribution for society. Question 11, briefly explain the objective of intramural tournament. Question 12, write down the activities for intramural tournament. Question 13, write down the importance of extramural tournament. Chapter 2, Women and Children in Sports. Question 1, explain the symptom and corrective measure for kyphosis. Question 2, discuss the about female athlete's trait. Question 3, enlist any 4 corrective measure for knock knee. Question 4, what are the advantage of physical exercise for children and adult of 5 to 17 years of age? Question 5, suggest some physical activities for 1 to 2 years of children. Question 6, enlist or suggest physical activities for children of 3 to 4 years of age. Question 7, explain the symptom, causes and corrective measures of knock knee. Question 8, discuss the symptom, causes and corrective measure of flat feet. Question 9, describe the symptom, causes and corrective measure of scoliosis. Question 10, discuss the symptom, causes and corrective measure of bow leg. Question 11, express the reason for women to have less participation in sports. Question 12, elucidate the step to improve participation of women in sports and games. Question 13, what do you mean by female trait? Explain the cause of it. Question 14, explain the form of eating disorder associated with distorted body image. Chapter 3, Yoga as Preventive Measure for Lifestyle Disease. Question 1, state any 4 benefit of Kapalbhati. Question 2, describe the procedure and any 2 benefit of Pavan Muktasan. Question 3, list down any 4 asanas used for prevention of hypertension. Explain the procedure and contradiction of any one of them with the help of stick diagram. Question 4, explain the procedure of Tadasana. Question 5, explain the procedure of Pavan Muktasan. Question 6, write any 2 benefit of Gomukhasan. Question 7, state 2 contradiction of Tadasana. Chapter 4, Physical Education and Sports for CWSN. Question 1, in relation to the pictures, answer the following question. A, logo shown in figure dash refer to Special Olympic. B, who was the founder of Special Olympic? C, how many countries participated in first Paralympic Games in Rome, Italy in 1960? D, the motto of Paralympic is. Question 2, describe some organization promoting adaptive sports. Question 3, explain the concept of inclusion. Question 4, explain any 3 strategies to make physical activity accessible for children with special need. Question 5, What is the difference between classification and divisioning in disability sports? Question 6. Describe maximum effort rule used in Special Olympic. Question 7. Explain the advantage of physical activity for children with special need. Chapter 5. Sports and Nutrition. Question 1. Explain 5 pitfalls of in dieting. Question 2. Explain balanced diet and infection in our body. Question 3. Write the function of vitamin D and vitamin K and mention their sources. Question 4. List down 2 sources and 2 functions of protein. Question 5. Write importance of protein for our body. Question 6. Write difference between simple and complex carbohydrate. Question 7. Write briefly about minerals as an important nutritive component. Question 8. Explain the role of any two macronutrients in our body. Question 9. Explain fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamin and their sources. Question 10. What do you understand by non-nutrient component of diet? Explain the importance of any such component. Question 11. What is BMI? Calculate the BMI of child whose weight is 72 kg and height is 1.68 meter. Question 12. Differentiate between macro and micronutrient. Question 13. How food tolerance is treated? What are symptoms? Explain in brief. Question 14. Describe myth of dieting. Chapter 6. Test and measurement in sports. Question 1. Explain the procedure of 6-minute walk test. Question 2. Describe the method of sit and reach test. Question 3. Explain the procedure for administering any 3 test item of Rickley and Jones test. Question 4. Rudra is working on a project to collect data for assessing physical fitness among senior citizens at his residential complex. He planned to administer tests for assessing lower body flexibility, upper body flexibility, and lower body strength. List the test he should conduct and also explain in detail the procedure of its administration along with scoring system. Question 5. List down the test item of Rickley and Jones fitness test and explain the procedure of any one. Question 6. Illustrate the procedure to measure speed, agility and balance of a senior citizen. Question 7. Explain the procedure for administering chair sit and reach test and chair stand test in detail. Question 8. What is BMI? Calculate BMI of child whose weight is 72 kg and height 1.68 meter. Question 9. Make a table of test item listed under fitness test by SI, age group 9 to 18 year, along with objective of conducting them. Explain the administration of any one of them. Chapter 7. Psychology and injuries in sports. Question 1. Elaborate the psychological factor determining the endurance and strength. Question 2. Enlist the classification of sports injury. Question 3. Elaborate the effect of exercise on size of heart. Question 4. Explain the psychological factor determining strength and speed. Question 5. Create a flow chart for common sports injury while enlisting the subpart. Question 6. List any 4 changes happening in muscular system due to exercising. Question 7. Create a flow chart to explain classification of sports injury. Question 8. Describe psychological factor determining speed. Question 9. What type of fracture is known as green stick fracture? Question 10. On the basis of psychological parameter, mention any 2 gender difference. Question 11. Which type of sport injury is known as strain? Question 12. What do you understand by soft tissue injury? Question 13. What are the effects of exercise on respiration system? Write in detail. Question 14. What is the effect of exercise on cardiorespiratory system and muscular system? Question 15. Explain any two psychological factor help in determining endurance. Question 16. Explain any two type of soft tissue injury with the help of example. Question 17. Explain any three psychological factor determining strength. Question 18. Briefly explain any two factor determining endurance. Question 19. Elucidate any four type of fracture. Question 20. Elucidate any six factors of exercise on muscular system. Chapter 8. Biomechanics and sports. Question 1. A high jumper can jump higher off a solid surface because it opposes his or her body with as much force as he or she is able to generate. This example refers to which law of motion? Question 3. Explain the various factors affecting projectile trajectory. Question 3. With suitable example, explain the application of Newton's law in sports. Question 4. What are the various type of friction? How is friction advantageous or disadvantageous in field of friction, in field of games and sports? Explain with suitable example. Question 5. Define projectile. Question 6. Define friction in sports. Question 7. State Newton's law of motion and explain their implication in sports of your choice. Question 8. Define projectile and explain any two factors affecting projectile with the help of example from sports. Question 9. What is friction? Write the advantage and disadvantage of friction by giving suitable examples from sports. Chapter 9. Psychology and sports. Question 1. Describe the type of personality. Question 2. Explain Jung's classification of personality. Question 3. Explain briefly the type of aggression. Question 4. Explain aggression in sports. Discuss the role of aggression in context to its type. Question 5. Enlist the Big Five theory personality and describe any three of them while comparing their characteristics. Question 6. Explain any three personality type of Big Five theory. Question 7. Define aggression. Discuss any two type of aggression. Question 8. What are the personality traits according to the Big Five theory? Question 9. What do you understand by goal setting? Question 10. How can we enhance the sports performance with the help of self-talk and self-esteem? Explain. Question 11. List down any four benefits of self-talk by athlete in sports. Question 12. Make a table explaining any three personalities from Big Five theory and their characteristics. Chapter 10. Training in sports. Define endurance. Question 2. Describe fartlek training method. Question 3. Explain type of coordinative ability. Question 4. Explain any three type of coordinative ability. Question 5. Explain fartlek training method along with its advantage. Question 6. Explain the method to improve flexibility with the help of example. Question 7. Define explosive strength with the help of example. Question 8. What is the meaning of isotonic method and it is used for developing which ability? Question 9. What are the silent features of fartlek training method? Question 10. Define flexibility and methods to develop flexibility. Question 11. List down any four advantages of fartlek training method. Question 12. Define flexibility along with its type. Explain any two methods used to develop flexibility. Question 13. Define flexibility and list down its type. Question 14. Define strength and explain any two method to develop it. And there you have it, folks. The most repeated previous year question in physical education for your class 12 board exam. Remember, consistent revision, practicing sample paper, and solving previous year question paper are key to performing well. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Best of luck with your exam, and I will see you in next video. Happy studying.